Welcome to the Galactic Union Archive. Accessing Subsection 1, History and Civilizations, Initiating Record 2, the Alturan Dark Ages. In this entry, we explore one of the most tumultuous and enigmatic periods in Alturah's history, the era that followed the reign of Kerahn.
For 500 years, Kerahn's reign brought unity, prosperity, and enlightenment to the galaxy. But as his reign ended, the galaxy descended into the 922-year period that would come to be known as the Galactic Dark Ages. Over a span of the first 30 years after Kerahn, humans lost power to the gates, the ancient pathways that once connected the galaxy's vast worlds. With the loss of the gates and access to the roots came the unraveling of all that was built. The loss of the gates was not just a physical separation but a symbolic one. The history of the ancient Alturans and the idols, once revered and recorded, began to fade. Libraries, archives, and records that held the knowledge of entire eras were destroyed or forgotten, and the truths of the past were lost to time. With no access to the gates, communication between planets became fragmented and unreliable. Once interconnected worlds and civilizations now found themselves isolated, leading to the breakdown of shared knowledge and technology. Over time, the various regions of the galaxy began to develop divergent languages, cultures, and belief systems, as the unifying force of Kerahn teachings was lost. In the absence of a unifying leader like Kerahn, powerful warlords and regional leaders emerged. These rulers, often brutal and authoritarian, claimed territories and established their own dominions. Constant warfare and strife became the norm as these warlords fought for control, plunging the galaxy into deeper chaos. Without the advanced knowledge and infrastructure provided by the gates and the idols, technology regressed, starships became rarer, and fold-route interstellar travel dwindled. Many planets lost the ability to manufacture or maintain the technology that had once connected them to the stars, reverting to more primitive tools and methods of survival. The destruction of libraries, archives, and data repositories led to a catastrophic loss of historical knowledge. Entire eras, civilizations, and public figures from the time before the Dark Ages faded into myth and legend. What little remained was fragmented and distorted, further obscuring the truth. Despite the collapse of civilization, the religions centered around Kerahn, Yisol, and Versitia persisted. However, these beliefs fractured into countless sects and cults, each claiming to hold the true teachings of the idols. These religious schisms often escalated into wars, adding to the galaxy's turmoil and further destabilizing the already fragile regions. As knowledge of the gates and star maps was lost, entire star systems were forgotten. Once thriving with life and civilization, these systems fell into obscurity, their inhabitants left to survive on their own, cut off from the broader galaxy, resources, and information. The Alturan Dark Ages stand as a testament to the fragility of civilization and the perils of losing the knowledge and unity that originally bound the galaxy together. But even in the darkest times, echoes of hope remained, whispers of a time when the gates would reopen, and the lost knowledge of the idols would be rediscovered for future generations.
This concludes our entry on the Alturan Dark Ages. To explore more of Alturah's rich history, continue browsing the Galactic Archive.